Всех приветствую в новой серии по Kingdom Come. Продолжаем сюжетные задания, хотя они тут наполовину дополнительные. Чтобы пройти сюжет, нужно пройти дополнительно. Такая история. Хренен. Ну, это уже готовенько. Дольше обычного копаешь. Разучился, что ли, уже?
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there.
Проводишь, надеюсь, то я уже не помню, где она. Здесь справа, скорее всего, да? Куда ты пропала? Охренительно.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with...
Thank you.
Ну, хоть сейчас все нормально прошло. Матей, Матей, где ты здесь?
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melechar still hasn't decided what to do with them.
I understand Old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Да ёп.
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy.
I doubt Melechar will let him go willingly.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melechar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid, the horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melechar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about Mrhoedach?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Where can I find this straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
Where does Melechar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables,
Понятно все. Пленника еще надо найти. Либо сгонять в монастырь, там все дела сделать. Либо пошариться у этого в доме. Справа, слева.
Brother, dearest brother.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty.
God be with you.
Brother, oh, we have to go.
Вроде все дома с крестами обошел. Поеду до монастыря. Хер ли делать. Домчал, что ли? Да иди в задницу.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My god, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Mrhoedach was attacked.
Oh god. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Mrhoedach. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Ты что ли? Ты что спишь еще?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Mrhoedach. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Mrhoedach? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry, I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Да, уже лучше всех умею.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarium de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Good luck to you.
Давай почитаем. Так. Так, дизентерия. Кашель. Лихорадка. Ужасное самочувствие. Сыпь. Что-то не то. Лихорадка с жаром, с кашлем. Тоже не то. Что-то я не видел, чтобы там кто-то скакал и танцевал. Ну, днище у них прорывает, тошнота редко, хорошо. Хотя говорили, что тоже была температура, ну, лихорадка есть. Животные не болеют, не то. Испарение в шахте возле болот. Забытие было, это вот этот с братом чел. Жар есть. Ну это, блин, шахты, что ли? Сыпь, я не знаю. Ну, короче, отравленная вода, я так полагаю. Так, куда-то он у меня. Никодим ушел. Вот и где.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says, we shall have to prepare some...
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe. And you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to...
Mrhoedach.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Brother Good luck.
And to you.
God be with you.
О, у тебя тут все, полный набор. Так, читать. Мрхоедское зелье. Чистая вода, горсть валерианы, 2 горсти чертополоха и немного угля. Чертополох 2 оборота. Валериана кипяти в течение 1. Ладно, чуть сюда же обратимся. Вода. Так, валерьянка и чертополох. И уголь еще надо. Это есть. Чертополох есть. Уголь есть. Все готово. Я только одну вижу. Вот так. Горсть валерианы. Пяти в течение 2 оборотов. Где там? Закипело или нет, интересно. Увижу. Будем считать, что она просто кипит. Да, теперь. А я что бросил-то? Нет, стоп, заново. Валериана. Чертополох, уголь. 2 чертополоха. Котелок. Как? А, воды же еще добавить надо. Раз. Кипятить в течение 2 оборотов. Так, мехи. Песочные часы. Посчитаем, что все. Валериана. Ой. Меха, погнали кипятить еще. Да, мы все ждем, пока остынет.
Quiet.
Получилось? Это хорошо. Ты тут что читал? Блохи, бородавки, блохи, понятно. С лекарством закончили, сейчас нужно лететь обратно. Там еще какое-то задание же. Последняя воля. Это мне надо убрать. Не очень далеко. Сгоняю до туда. Че, он уже спит, что ли? Ты че, ты вытворяешь? Он что, у Броника спит? Похоже, что у Броника где-то спит. Придется войти. Ну и где ты, блин? Давай поболтаем.
Hey! Help! Over there!
Who's there? Answer me.
Father, Vincent of Mrhoedach sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Mrhoedach.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Немного монет, ну четко туда.
You! Stop right where you are!
What do you want?
Surrender!
Or I'll call a guard.
Who the hell do you think you are? Didn't I tell you you've no... This definitely won't come cheap.
Just my luck.
Mm.
Look, I can't...
Ah, but that won't...
Damn it.
All right.
Задрал ты, а?
Surrender!
All right, enough!
Who the hell do you think you are? Didn't... Well, you won't...
Enough! What impertinence is this? Do you really want me to lose my temper?
But I was just... You misunderstood me. Sorry. You can go.
Уроды, блин. Все, полетело обратно. Мрхоеды. Ну давай, выделись. Ну хорошо, давай. А, вон они бьются с кем-то.
Would you teach me more? Certainly. I'd like to practice. All right. Now, pay.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Take care now.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
Лекарство раздавать, бегать еще.
Of course,
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Так я же отнес.
It lies securely in the safekeeping of Father Fabian.
What a relief.
Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy. You have hands of gold, pure gold, my boy. God bless you.
Так, первый есть.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Brother, is that you?
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Please, no more suffering.
We found out what... And? You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good Lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of, what is your wife's name?
Hannah.
So, take good care of her.
Now open up that shed. Farewell.
Все раздал вроде. Надо же.
God be with you.
Чего, жилья нету здесь поблизости? Разведка карты.
God preserve you, good night. Can I do something for you?
Консервант что дает? Свежесть еды. Обаяние на 5-10 минут. И смысл? А, это, видать, отрава. Ромашка, кстати, неплохо. Рецептики. Навык, сброс навыков, нафиг не надо. Вот яд. Вот яд возьму. Видение вызывает. Сила и ведение боя. Давай еще кошачьи лапки возьму.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
Блин, обаяние у меня на троечке вообще.
Satisfied?
I'd almost... Finally, a reasonable sum.
Это что за задание такое?
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Aye, that would do.
Ремонт не помогает. Обелить вещи.
God be with you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try.
Here. And,
Thanks 1,000 times.
What's the matter?
It's the tourney. It always upsets me.
Опять турнир?
What tourney?
You don't know about the tournament? Sir Hanush decided to revive the regular Rat-Eye tournament again. The first one will be tomorrow.
Why would the tourney upset you?
It brings back sad memories about my son Svartalfur. God rest him. He always loved sword fighting. Even when he was just a lad, he used to duel with his mates with sticks. And for years he saved every groschen he got so he could buy a real weapon. Wasn't long before he had the hang of all sorts of fancy strikes and feints. So when he heard Sir Hanush was holding tourneys for common folk, he was first in line to enroll.
Did your son ever win the tourney?
Oh, aye, more than once. Svartalfur wasn't the strongest, but he was agile as a weasel. And he put his heart and soul into it.
So what happened to him then?
Well, this fella by the name of Peter enrolled. They called him Black Peter on account of the colour he wore. He beat all comers. No man could match him. Only Svartalfur was determined to take him, so he started training all the hours God gave. He even started going to Captain Bernard for lessons. And in the last tourney, he got the better of Black Peter in the end and won the prize. Only he never came home that day. I figured he was having a drink in Rattay to celebrate his victory. But he didn't even turn up in the morning, and I started getting worried. I was just on my way to look for him when some merchants came by. They found my boy by the road just past Rattay. He was still alive, but he was burning up and shaking like a leaf. I sent for the sawbones right away.
Итак, к турниру история.
Before the day was out, I had to send for the priest.
А тут целое задание, что ли, будет?
Look, I'll try and find out what happened to your boy. I can't promise anything, but if I turn anything up, I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you. I swear to Almighty God I won't let you go unrewarded.
Farewell.
Паломник с мечом, странный.
What is it?
It's just that you look like someone who doesn't mind a bit of adventure. And I'm looking for someone like that. It's like this. I know of the whereabouts of some treasure. Well, treasure is a lofty word. Simply hidden valuables. And this information I can share with you for a certain price.
Sounds a little fishy to me. How do you know about it?
Now, that was an interesting twist of fate. I won it from a fellow at dice. He ran out of coin and bet this crumpled parchment. I'd have sent him to hell, of course, if I'd been sober. But I says to myself, why not? And I won it.
I don't get it. Why don't you just get the treasure for yourself?
That's easy to say. Only it's sure to be buried in some remote place. And the whole countryside is crawling with bandits and all sorts of vermin. I'd rather sell it to you for a few groschen than risk my neck.
Ну, за пару давай.
That's a rather wild story, but worth a try.
Excellent. Here, take this. And I wish you good fortune in your search.
80? Ну, хорошо. Ну, опять половцы. Сидят по кустам. Еще есть? Да, вон вижу, каска торчит. Даже двое. Почему я его убить не могу? И вообще на эльфа похож. Есть. Он оказывается тут даже больше, чем я думал. Вот так сидеть у дороги. Че, наконец-то все раздуплились тут? Хера гора трупов просто. Я жив еще.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long. If you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Mrhoedach, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord. Common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. Know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind, or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Mrhoedach?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did...
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
Да он же читать не умеет, наверное.
If I knew how to read,
ну да.
I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them...
That's all I need to know for now.
For now? For the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
Henry, I think old Straw's come for the brigand. Step back from that Eden, young fella.
But you can't kill me. Not just like that.
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut. You don't even get a say. Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Melikar. Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Палач будет решать.
Let's talk about it. To hell with that. That horse'll kill my boy. Listen to me, Straw. That isn't going to help anyone. You're a decent man, not a killer. Think of your wife.
And where's the justice in that? My boy cut down on his youth. Didn't even have a chance to marry.
Да не будет он ходить.
Swine left walking the earth.
Do you really want to defy your lords and masters?
If I have to. That son of a whore deserves to swing. If you don't have the balls for it, step aside and leave it to me.
I've got no time for your drunken babbling, Straw. That bandit is going with me, and if you try to stop me, you'll get hurt. Is that clear?
Strong words for a stripling like you. We'll fight for him, if that's the way you want it. We'll soon see who's left standing.
Then let's not waste any time.
If that's how you want it.
Ты чем под чем вообще? У него ХП восстанавливается моментально. Ладно, хоть глухануло его. Следи за ними. Ладно, закончим на этом серию. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем до следующего видео.